getting into the interdisciplinary, my whole focus, and as you see with the work, is I really believe in the transformative qualities of art, the transformative qualities of like experience. I use a lot of things that have to do with like the flesh, you know, I use oils and honey and food, and I made it my graduate thesis. I made a self-portrait of myself out of buttercream mint, and I thought it was hilarious, so everyone could get a taste of me. I sliced myself up at the end. Again, terrified some, delighted others. If you can sell Boyce's fat after he's dead, how come you can't sell non-permanent work like installation or these sorts of things? And no offense to anyone here, I'm glad you're all over 17, but if you can sell sex, it doesn't last. You know, why can you not figure out a way to sell these kinds of experiences that I'm trying to create? I was going to do an idea that I'd always wanted to do, which was I was going to do golden webs all over New York City in site-specific places based on alchemical research, sacred geometry, the superstring theory, and the golden mean. And that by creating these site-specific places, that in fact I would actually make Manhattan a mecca for goodness to come. That I was spinning webs because I was really trying to emphasize to people that we're all connected. So I literally, you would walk into an installation and there were physical things you had to go through. So like you broke through a web, or you got caught by a web, or you had to walk across a certain way through the room across broken glass, but you could only step on the stepping stones, these sorts of things. And I had made this dress to become, you know, I was making things for the marionettes, I was making things to perform in. I had made this dress that had eucalyptus leaves embroidered all around the heart, and then it was soaked with oil, eucalyptus oil, and rose oil for like love and healing and all these wonderful things. And then I'd encrusted it with powdered ginger, and then it had a spool, a golden spool that actually literally you could spin off of this way so that it was coming from the heart. I did come into it completely backwards, around the loop, but totally attached to the idea that somehow or another my ancestral women must have known Calliope was coming. Have I been as famous as I could have been? Have I been as financially successful as I could have been? Had I been arrogant, aggressive, and a fashionista, I would have been more famous and more wealthy in money. Have I been able to be the only solo parent in Manhattan who was able to pick up her daughter at 3 o'clock in the afternoon every single day? Yes. Have I been able to be with the people I love and only work with people I like and edit out anybody that I didn't think was worthy of being in her space or my space? Yes. Have I been able to be a good example of the inside outsider who doesn't have to have ego to do great things? Yes. So I feel really blessed. I accidentally managed to hit upon a medium that was given to me where, you know, I make a dress for you and you feel powerful and you go out and you do something amazing in it. It's beyond magic. It's like, I won't say it's a holy thing because, you know, that fashion in the way people think of it, but fashion to fashion in the true sense where you're rotting a life, you're creating something, you're fashioning something, that's what I'm always going back to.